Hello dear students, I am your computer teacher from Golden Public School and this is your computer class. So as you know we are discussing cyber safety in unit 2. In previous video we discussed about tracking. So in this video we will discuss about password safety features. So without wasting any time, let's start. So password. Now what is the meaning of password? It is a type of authenticating mechanism using which an user can be authenticated. So it means you can use a password to make your account authenticated. Authenticated means only the authorized person can access your account. So it is very important form of protection mechanism. It gives access to an user account. So it means you can add password on your different accounts so you can protect them. If you want to use your account, so you have to enter the password in all the accounts. Since it is a very precious entity, therefore it is necessary to keep it safe and secure. So yes, nowadays we are using internet banking, mobile banking, and we generally do many online transactions. So it is our responsibility to be very safe. So let's discuss about some importance of passwords. So it helps in keeping personal information safe. So if you have some personal information, so you can make it safe by using passwords. So it protects email, files and other content from unauthorized access. So it means any hacker or any unauthorized person can't access your account. It prevents unauthorized user from breaking into your account. So password cracking strategies. So it means any hacker or any person who wants to crack your account illegally, so he can use some strategies which are password guessing. He can guess your password, brute force attack, data breach and key loggers. So let's discuss about them one by one. First one is password guessing. So some people who are desperately trying to get access to your account may be able to guess your password. So you have to choose a very difficult password so that no one can guess it. Password recovery options may be used to reset the password using technique of social engineering. So yes, there are many options by which anyone can easily recover your password. So you have to be very careful while using any online service. So next one is brute force attack. So in this, attackers works by systematically trying all possible combinations until the correct one is found. So in this type of attack, the attacker try to use all the possible combinations, means he can try to enter your name, your date of birth, mobile number, father name, mother name. So hence the rules to choose good password must be remembered while choosing a password. Next one is data breach. It refers to leakage of personal data of various users when a portal is hacked. It might involve the loss or theft of your personal data, bank account or credit account numbers, personal health information, passwords or email. A data breach can be intentional or accidental. So it means in data breach, the attacker or hacker can theft your data, your personal details, to use it in any wrong way. So he can also use your credit card, bank accounts for illegal use. So next one is keyloggers. It is a technique wherein an attacker keeps a software that is able to log to keystroke of an user. Keyloggers run in the background. The attacker persuades the victim to enter the login credential, which gets stored as a text file. The attacker then logs into the victim's account and the login details are compromised. So it means the hacker can send you some email or some links. So whenever you click on that link, so your access will be delivered to the hacker. So then he can easily access your account. So now there are some rules by following which you can protect your password. So you have to select a good or strong password to protect your account from the hacker. So no dictionary words, names, phone numbers, easily guessed words. So you don't have to make a password of all of them. So as you can see the example, I will suggest you don't use the name of your favorite food, your favorite place, or a simple password like 12345. These are very basic passwords, so anyone can guess them. No personal information in password, so you don't have to add your personal information as a password, just like your mom dad's name, your favorite food, your brother or sister's name, etc. So you have to do you have to use a long password with the combination of uppercase alphabet, lowercase alphabets, digits and symbol. So if you will use all of them, so you can make a strong password, so no one can be easily guess your password. So for example, you can use 8 characters. It could be uppercase and lowercase or a combination of uppercase and lowercase. You can use any number or any special symbol. So as you can see, this is an example @happiness 9. So you can see the first there is a symbol, then the uppercase letter and all the other letters are lowercase, and at the last there is a number. So it is a very strong password. So you can also use some password like this. Use of passphrases to remember complex passwords. So you can use some passphrases like, if your name is Sangeeta for example, so you can use a dollar sign at the place of S, at the rate sign at the place of A, and NGITA, and you can use a extra A. It could be of uppercase or lowercase. So this is also a very good trick by which you can use or you can make a strong password. So don't repeat password on different websites. So if you have your account on different websites like Facebook, Instagram, or your bank account or Twitter or any other account, so don't use same password in all the platforms. You have to use different password for your different platforms. So it is very safe way you can use your accounts. Don't enter password on public computer as far as possible. So if you are using a public computer, so try to not enter your password. If it is very necessary to use public computers, use on screen keyboard for entering password to protect yourself from keyloggers. So it means if you are using a public computer, any cyber cafe or any other computer, so try to use screen keyboard. As we know, we have a function in our computer system. We can use a virtual keyboard which you can access by clicking on your mouse button. So you can access the keyboard by clicking on your mouse button. Always use on screen keyboard or apps for internet banking services to protect yourself from keylogger. So whenever you are doing a banking or internet banking, so try to do this with the help of apps. So these are some points by following which you can protect your accounts from unauthorized access. So I hope you will like this video. So that is for today, students. Stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you so much.